friends, Big T here. I just pulled into the driveway here in Pennsylvania. Like many of you, I'm getting ready for the Thanksgiving holiday, spend some time with family. And we have kind of stepped in the middle of this, I would call it a tsunami of negative news in the cryptocurrency market that has, Bitcoin trading in the 4,000s. It has Ethereum trading. Last I checked, 132. There is just mass panic ripping through the cryptocurrency market right now. And it all has to do with the SEC. The SEC is taking this position that virtually every single ICO has issued a security and should register as a security. And they're hitting these people with fines. So just last week, 2 ICOs got hit with fines, told they have to return all their money to their investors, and they have to become registered securities. Well, here's the thing. A lot of these ICOs were done late last year, and you've seen the price of the whole market come down dramatically. They literally do not have enough tokens and enough liquidity in the market to meet these demands. And so what this is causing is huge panic selling across the board. And I can imagine what the lawyers are telling their ICO people. They're saying, look, you need to raise money for a legal battle with the SEC because the SEC is definitely going to come after you. You need to be able to raise money if you have to give part of the ICO proceeds back. And so what's happening is you have almost the equivalent of margin selling like we saw in 2008, 2009, where firms had to sell securities. Even if they didn't want to, their capital levels were so low, excuse me, I've just come down with a nasty case of bronchitis. Even if they didn't want to sell them, they had to sell them. But the problem was the sentiment was so bad, there was just no liquidity, right? There were no bids. So what happens was all the buyers, they disappear and they say, well, we know you have to sell. We're going to just lower our bids and we'll just keep taking them down until you're done selling. And that's exactly what's going on right now in the cryptocurrency market. So I don't know how long this is going to last. There's certainly more downside ahead. This is not done. I want to be very clear with that. And rather than trying to say, okay, is the bottom 4, is the bottom this, is the bottom that, I just don't think that's knowable right now. When you're in a panic selling market, you can't know how low the low is. I mean, I remember American Express getting below $10. The year previous, it had been something like 120. There's no way I would have imagined that American Express would have got sub 10. So in an environment where people are panicking, where liquidity is low, and where fear is high, prices get hammered. And that's where we are right now. And that's going to continue to happen until the selling is done. Okay, so what do we do about it? What we do about it is we go and enjoy our families. We go and enjoy this holiday. We unplug from all the minutia and the craziness that is going on in the cryptocurrency market because we can't control it. Okay, we know this is a volatile asset, and we've dealt with that by having equal position sizes, by having small position sizes. We know that some of the names we own are just not going to make it. From the very first presentation I ever made about cryptocurrency, on my last slide, I had this picture of, I think it was 4 dead cowboys from the 1800s with this big sign that said, some of our ideas won't make it. And that's okay. We've always known that going along. The part of this that we want to make sure that we get right is that crypto as an asset class makes it. Because if crypto as an asset class makes it, then a large portion of our names that we own will trade significantly higher. Okay? And so we have to ask ourselves, okay, the market's getting hammered. We have to be rational. We say, okay, is this an asset class that we still think makes sense? And I still have to say that's a resounding yes. Just a couple of days ago, the largest bank in Japan said, you know what? We're thinking about using Ripple for our cross-border payments. Think about that. The largest bank in Japan. December 12th, you're going to be having the owner of the New York Stock Exchange, giving a liquidity into the market, trading Bitcoin. Citibank, with 200 million customers, will be trading Bitcoin. So clearly, the asset is here to stay. And whether it was internet stocks in the bear market of 02, 03, or financial stocks in the bear market of 07, 08, okay, if you made the bet on the sector and you made a wide swath of bets with a reasonable amount of money that wasn't going to put you in the poorhouse if it didn't work out, you were laughing all the way to the bank when market sentiment improved and the market improved. And this market will. For now, please don't torture yourself looking at your blockfolio. Don't sit there agonizing over every single move the market makes. I want you to focus on the big picture. And most importantly, I want you to focus on enjoying your families, enjoying this time. Right? The markets will come back. The markets are volatile right now. They will do what they have to do, and then they will come back. But this moment that you have with your family, with your children, your grandchildren, your parents, those moments don't come back. They are one-time use only, right? That's it. So I would urge you, please, unplug, take a deep breath, focus on what's important, enjoy your family, let the market do whatever it's going to do, and as the dust settles, there'll be enormous opportunities that will continue to be unearthed from this volatility. All right, friends, that is enough out of me. I will catch up with you in the next video, and I want you to always remember, let the game come to you.